Surviving isn't about reacting. It's about being prepared. Today we're talking about one of the most overlooked, underestimated, and absolutely essential animals for a small-space Catholic survival homestead: quail. If you're working with a quarter acre or even less, and you're preparing for economic hardship, food scarcity, or the beast system described in the Book of Revelation, quail may be one of the most valuable creatures you can raise. They're quiet. They're productive. They reproduce fast. They take almost no space. And they can feed your family even when fuel, feed, and outside resources become scarce. For Catholics preparing spiritually and practically, quail offer a humble but powerful source of resilience. Why you need quail? Quail are the perfect animal for a neighborhood setting. They don't crow. They don't honk. They don't disturb neighbors. Most people don't even know you have them. And unlike chickens or ducks, quail can be raised in extremely small enclosures without sacrificing their health or productivity. A flock of 30 to 50 birds can live comfortably in the footprint of a small garden bed. That means you can produce hundreds of eggs per month and a steady supply of meat without drawing attention or needing a large property. In a Revelation-era economy, where food systems break down and communities face scarcity, quail become a quiet, hidden blessing. Quail are speedy. One of the greatest strengths of quail is how quickly they begin producing. Chickens take 5 to 6 months to lay. Ducks take 6 to 7 months. But quail? They begin laying at 6 to 8 weeks old. That means your food system ramps up almost immediately. In a survival context, speed matters. If you need protein, fat, and calories quickly, quail deliver. Their reproductive cycle is so fast that you can scale your flock rapidly, replacing losses or expanding production without waiting half a year. This is one of the reasons quail are a strategic choice for Catholics preparing for uncertain times. They multiply like grace itself, quietly, steadily, and abundantly. Excellent value. Quail eggs are nutrient-dense, rich in vitamins, minerals, and protein. They store well, pickle beautifully, and can be dehydrated. Because they're small, they cook fast, a major advantage when fuel is scarce. A single quail hen can lay over 300 eggs per year, meaning a flock of 20 hens can produce more than 6,000 eggs annually. In a Revelation-era economy, where grocery stores may be empty and supply chains broken, this kind of steady, renewable protein source is priceless. Eggs become not just food, but a form of security. Quail meat's hidden advantage. Quail meat is tender, mild, and cooks extremely fast. This matters more than most people realize. In a world where cooking fuel may be limited, no propane refills, no reliable electricity, no abundant firewood, the ability to cook meat quickly becomes a survival advantage. Quail meat is less dense than chicken or duck, meaning it requires less heat and less time to prepare. A whole quail can be cooked in minutes over a small flame, a solar cooker, or even a candle-powered clay pot. This efficiency makes quail one of the most fuel-conservative meats you can raise. In a Revelation-style collapse, where every calorie of fuel counts, quail help you stretch your resources farther. Minimal space, maximum output. Quail are the kings of small space efficiency. A single 2 times 8 foot area can house dozens of birds. Vertical aviaries, stacked cages, or small ground pens all work. You can raise quail in a garage, shed, patio, or tucked behind a garden bed. They don't need a coop. They don't need a run. They don't scratch up your yard. They don't destroy your garden beds. This makes them ideal for suburban Catholics who want to prepare quietly without drawing attention. You can produce a massive amount of food in a tiny footprint, a true miracle of God's design.
Foraging and homegrown feed. Quail are omnivores. They eat seeds, greens, insects, worms, kitchen scraps, and garden byproducts. This means you can grow a large portion of their feed yourself. Sunflowers, millet, amaranth, sorghum, and leafy greens all thrive in small gardens. Compost piles attract bugs that quail love. Mealworms can be raised in a plastic tote. Fly larvae are very easy to obtain with a bucket of scraps kept damp, and quail love them. In a Revelation-era economy, where commercial feed may be unavailable or unaffordable, Quail's flexible diet becomes a lifeline. You can maintain your flock with what you grow, what you compost, and what God provides naturally.
Quiet, neighbor-friendly, and discreet. Quail are nearly silent. Roosters crow. Ducks quack. Geese honk. But quail? They make soft chirps and gentle coos. Most neighbors will never hear them. This makes quail ideal for Catholics who want to prepare without broadcasting their preparations. In times of scarcity, discretion becomes a form of protection. A quiet flock is a safe flock. And quail offer exactly that. Quail in the Catholic worldview. Throughout Scripture, God provides for His people in humble, unexpected ways. Quail themselves appear in the Old Testament as a miraculous food source for the Israelites. In a Revelation-era context, quail remind us that God still provides through small, simple gifts. They are a symbol of humility, abundance, and quiet faithfulness. Raising quail becomes not just a practical act, but a spiritual one, a way of stewarding creation, caring for your family, and preparing for trials with trust rather than fear. It is preparation rooted in hope, not panic. How to set up a quail system on 1/4 acre. Here's a simple layout for a suburban Catholic homestead. A small aviary or stacked cage system near the garden. A compost pile for insects. A patch of sunflowers, millet, or amaranth for feed. A small brooder for chicks. A sheltered area for nesting and sand bath. A roof shade to keep off rain, sun, and snow. Keeping them cool and dry is important. This setup can support 30 to 100 birds easily. You'll have eggs daily, meat weekly, and a renewable food system that doesn't depend on the world's economy. It's quiet, discreet, and incredibly productive. Quail are one of the most powerful survival animals you can raise on a small suburban lot. They reproduce fast. They lay early. They eat what you can grow. They cook quickly when fuel is scarce. They stay quiet in a neighborhood. And they provide a steady stream of protein and nourishment during uncertain times. For Catholics preparing for the trials described in Revelation, quail offer a humble, faithful, abundant source of resilience. A reminder that God provides, even in the smallest of creatures. Did we leave anything out? Tell us in the comments below. If you found our content helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel. God bless.